you doing today, sir?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I need a head, it looks like, right here.
Yeah, I see you got a problem where the seat came out.
Yep, I'm looking for a used one if you got one.
How about a new one?
Yeah, that's a little out of my price range there, buddy.
How about if I fix that one?
I don't want it fixed. I want a good used one.
All right. Well, I don't have any used ones right now.
Why not?
Because
Got an old junkyard out there.
I know where I could track one down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
you want me to get you a used one?
That would be great if you can get me a used one.
All right, if you can just hold on here a few minutes, I'll go get it and I'll come back. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Where's he go?
All boarding, 1A, last call, boarding.
I feel like a human popsicle. Get bird! I gotta go. Eureka! I found you! Oh, I'm so happy to see you! Mwah. Oh, that guy's gonna be so happy. I found you. Alright, I found you one.
Oh, great. You found one.
Yeah.
How much you want for that?
How about $10?
Well, I didn't bring any money. I'm just out price checking. So when I get some money, I'm gonna come back and then get it from you. So, all right, thanks.
Well, I didn't go halfway around the world for nothing. Let me show you what I do to people who waste my time. That'll teach you to waste my time. And when you come back, that part's gonna be $20. Okay, that feller Catman came in wasting my time. I'd chuck him out the window. I didn't have to travel halfway around the world to get that head. I'm gonna show you how to fix that head. How to put that valve seat back into that head. Stake it back in. Now this happens on these overhead valve engines, and it also happens on the flathead engine, or L-head as they call it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that that seat, can you zoom in on that, cameraman? Make sure that seat is, still got to be pressed back in. Now if it just drops in there, you may be able to stake it in, but it's better if it's got a tight fit. Now I can tell that this one's going to have a tight fit. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that groove is all nice and clean, because we're going to want to make sure that this is going to fit in there nice and square and flat. And you're going to do that by using the valve. So I'm going to put the valve back in, then I'm going to take a hammer and I'm going to tap it back in. Make sure it's all back in there nice and flat and square. Nice and flat and square. It's nice and sealed up again. Oop. So next thing you're going to want to do is get a center punch. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go right around the outside on that aluminum and make a divot all the way around. What that's going to do is it's going to push that metal around it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Gonna kind of divot it. Okay, you can see I already went around with the center punch and divoted it all the way around. Now in this little corner here on these overhead valve motors, it's a little tricky. So what I did is I made me a custom punch, real pointy, so I can get in there, and I just made this out of an old punch. I just ground it down and made it. That's so I can get in that corner. Now, after that, then I like to go around with a flat punch. And then I like to go over these divots that I made. Kind of mash it out even more to make sure it's got a good seal. So all you do is just go all the way around all those little punch marks that you already made. And then go ahead and just take the valve and put it back in, or do a valve job if you know how to do a valve job. But if you don't, well, then I guess we'll make us another how-to video on how to do a valve job, won't we? And there's your dinner on staking in a valve seat. And don't go to a mower shop and waste people's time. You'll get chucked out a window.